Unless it was the one that I did actually pick up, which I doubt it was. I don't remember picking that up. Spellbreaker. It's stronger than the shield I'm using. Cool. I'll drop that one then. I'll use Spellbreaker. Okay, I need to ask around in Winterhold, don't I? That's right. Why'd it take me to the College of Winterhold? That's not where I went to. Thought oh, I might have gone there. I meant to go here though.
We need to do something about air attacks. Fear for the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
I'll go through and talk to everyone here. What do you do around here?
Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellikar has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college.
Is that really all you want it for? I guess I'll do it.
Thanks. I'll be waiting for it.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Thornjolf is convinced I've got some connections at the college, so he goes easy on me.
Can I help you?
Maybe.
You've vanquished a great evil from Skyrim. You have saved this land, and our very souls.
I did.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude. Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Just updating my map.
Stay sharp.
Haven't done anything yet, and they allow me to take things from them. Okay.
Keep your guard up.
Before I talk to the Jarl, I want to look around. Still finding books I haven't read yet.
With the Empire's help, Winterhold will be back on its feet in no time.
Is the college dangerous?
Goodness, no. They're simply scholars. They mean no one harm. I've had several conversations with Archmage Aaron over the years. Oh, he's perfectly polite, if a bit guarded.
I'd like to know more about Winterhold's history.
I'm afraid the Winterhold you see before you is somewhat underwhelming. I can assure you, though, that it was quite something in its prime. An early capital of Skyrim, you know. Sadly, the Oblivion Crisis took its toll on Winterhold, in more ways than one. Then, the Great Collapse swallowed most of our beloved city.
Oh. The Great Collapse? What's that?
Just about 80 years ago, there was a terrible disaster. The cliffs overlooking the Sea of Ghosts collapsed, taking most of Winterhold with them. In the middle of it all, the college was practically untouched. Many of the survivors were suspicious. Some believed the mages were behind the whole thing, and others felt they could have at least prevented it. Archmage Aaron assures me that his people had nothing to do with it, and I believe him. But Winterhold never recovered.
Not surprised. How did the Oblivion Crisis impact Winterhold?
You may have noticed the college just to the north there.
Yep.
A very prestigious place. Mages from all over Tamriel traveled here to seek knowledge. After the Oblivion Crisis was over, many felt that magic users were to blame. Elves, to be specific. It created a great deal of tension. A good many dark elves were driven from the city, and people became uncomfortable with the presence of the college.
Okay. Anything else you need, my Jarl?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
It would be my honor.
Good luck to you.
How have I done anything for you people, though? I've helped your people.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Winterhold. I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
I didn't think I'd done anything for anyone. But thank you, I guess.
All right, then.
What did he give me? Blade of Winterhold. Not bad. Okay, it's a one-handed weapon. 45 compared to 55. Okay, this is better still. I didn't think I'd done anything for this place. I just picked up that basket, didn't I? I don't want a basket. Get out of my pockets. You're the one I've already talked to, yep.
You look
Oops.
worse than I feel.
It's in his neck.
Hey,
He's wearing
that
it as a
isn't
necklace.
yours. Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
What's wrong with Ranmir?
He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
What if I talk to Ranmir?
Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you.
Nice place you have here.
It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
Why is it so empty here?
You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living.
Fair enough.
All right, then.
Empire's in charge now, huh? Only a matter of time before we start getting bothered by them Thalmoricars, or Justimores, you know, them elves.
You need to pay Haran back for all your drinks.
Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
I don't want to intimidate. You owe her gold. Pay it.
You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Haran I'll bring her the gold I owe.
I don't want
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, I'll speak to her.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Ranmir's agreed to pay his debts.
Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Orcish bow and leather armor. Leather armor has nothing on it. And Orcish bow has nothing.
Yeah,
They're no good to me. Do you have anything else
Unless
to
you're
say?
bringing me another round, you can just keep
Nope.
walking.
Does everything well, Nellicar?
Oh yes, quite fine.
I'll
My
sell just about
accommodations
anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Do you get much business
Are
up
you referring to
way up here?
Very funny.
No, everything is
I'm
quite
sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
2 rounds to go. Why don't you go
Sounds good.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
You said something about a bad deal?
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What was the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
I could look into it for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
Sure. I'll take that claw for 50 gold.
Fine, here you go. You
Thanks.
get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it?
How long are we gonna let Ranmir...
But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
As long as he keeps
Sure.
paying, I suppose. He keeps to himself and isn't hurt.
Why set up shop here?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
Fair enough.
My
Nellicar.
days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
I'm looking for an elven mage who studies stars.
Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
A priestess of Azora sent me.
You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid and the lusty baron. Until next time.
I'll save before doing that one.
Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
I didn't agree to anything. Talk.
Just calm down. I'll tell you everything. What do you know about soul gems?
Don't change the subject.
Soul gems are the subject, friend. They're used in enchanting, then they break. Except one. Azora's Star. A Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
What did Malin do?
Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, diseased. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azora. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
What of it? It's our inn.
How does Azora's Star work?
I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted.
Well, then he's welcome.
There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you.
Yeah. How did the Daedra drive Malin insane?
Azora is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work.
I think the subtitles there didn't work. It sounds like Malin got what was coming to him.
The college would agree with you, but do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short just so Azura could have revenge? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit.
Yeah. Pretty much. You're with the college?
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
Why would you live here at the inn?
I mentioned how the star you can only store. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Okay.
All right then.
How long are we going to let Ranmir drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be
You
enough?
look worse than I feel.
He keeps paying, I suppose.
And that's everyone talked to,
Oh, are you sure?
I told you
except
what you
the
I might disagree with
bar
you.
person.
It's not my place to
Except
get
him.
involved in their family's business, remember? You're the one that told me. Turns out who runs Winterhold doesn't change much. Can't say I'm surprised.
Is there an elven mage here that studies stars?
The mages are up in the college. You can ask them if they'll let you in. Then again, Nelikar might know. He's an old-timer from the college, but he has a room here.
I did talked to Nelikar and I asked him the same thing. Okay. What can you tell me more? What can you tell me about Winterhold?
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college, though even that's dried up some.
Anything around here that needs doing?
Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right?
Sure.
I wonder if I could ask a favor of you.
Okay. What can I do for you?
It's about Ranmir.
Yes?
Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been able to pay. I just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean.
What did he used to be like?
Oh, he was a different person. Happy,
Please, come
outgoing,
home.
like
Just come
anyone
home.
who's in love.
Got at least 2 rounds to go. Why don't you go?
So what happened to him?
See, Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rolane. The two of them were very happy together, I thought. One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day.
Damn. What can be done about it now?
I'm not sure. I hope that maybe if she could be found, if he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
I got some books to read. And there was a book in my inventory that I picked up earlier too, wasn't there? That one. That's okay. I don't need them.
I say you didn't.
You don't look so good. Feeling all right?
No,
Now, where's the next place to go? Burner's Oddments.
Can I help you? I'll sell just about anything if it's worth your
I've
time.
already talked to you.
Keep that in mind, will you?
I need to help you first.
Be careful.
Yeah, can't do anything here. I've already talked to you when you're in the inn. Nope. Kraldal's house. That's right, I need to talk to that person again. Him.
Empire's in charge now, huh? Only a matter of time before we start getting
Just say the
bothered
word if
by
you need
them
a drink or something.
Thalmoricars or Justamores, you know, them elves.
Kroldar asleep.
my Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn.
As long as he keeps paying, I suppose.
Well, I think I've bugged the mission. I can't do the speak to Nelikar one. At least I've got the next spot. Next
Oh, are you sure of
marker.
that? I think Birna
Yes.
might disagree with you.
It's not my place to get involved.
So I've got no new
Until next time.
things there to do. It is currently 12:05 AM.
Are you feeling sick?
You're the only one in here?
Divine smile on you, friend.
They're just letting me take everything.
I'm very busy, you know. I'm the only one Kraldar can rely on to assist him. Some people can't be trusted to accomplish anything that's asked of them. They don't take pride in their work.
I need to find Kraldar. You may be in the shop, but you're more likely to be in here, I reckon.
Aster had to move away because of the Empire, but we get to stay. The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe in there. Aster says his pa says the college makes lots of bad things happen, but the mages I've seen look nice. There's not many people left in Winterhold, so I only have Aster to play with. And sometimes he's mean. Aster always wants to play Hunt the Elf, and he makes me be the elf.
That's not nice of him.
Empire's in charge now, huh? Only a matter of time before we start getting bothered by them Thalmoricars.
You lost?
No.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Your shield. Dwarf made, is it not?